And Michael Jaafar with us. Michael, let me ask you this. Was it necessary for the defense to go through the minutia the way they did? I mean, you take away from it clearly, she wasn't the greatest witness. There were a lot of inconsistencies. It's fair to call her a liar. She lied many times. But she was very consistent about the one thing that's most important in this case, what happened to Kayla. Your thoughts?
I thought it was very necessary for the defense to do it. And to be quite frank, seeing that defense attorney, she's so good. I don't know her, but if I were to ever bump into her somewhere, I would actually thank her for the public service she's doing for our entire society of attorneys for taking on that case. That case, I'm telling you right now, there were not a big raise of hands by attorneys to take on this case. This is the most grotesque type of subject matter and type of defendant you could represent. He's not even next to her. Her own client abandoned her. She's in there all alone on an island. So to answer your question, Michael, yes, it was necessary. She's bringing out the villainous aspect of this witness. Clearly, this is their entire case. Their entire defense is this. So she's definitely not going to give this woman quarter. And she probably made also the correct calculation that if I let this linger, if I let this witness linger longer, she's going to do worse and worse and worse and worse. I'm going to expose inconsistency. She's going to lie multiple times. If I grill her for 8 hours, she'll lie more than if I grill her for 8 minutes. Right? So 8 minutes versus 8 hours, I'm going to get a lot more lies, and this is my entire case. So yes, I think it was necessary. And B, I thought she did a great job. And C, all of us as attorneys, we owe a debt of gratitude to lawyers like this woman who's taking on a horrendous case and a horrendous defense, the worst type of client. I would never represent this person because I could never sleep. I could never rinse the disgust out of my mouth defending this person. But somebody has to do it, and this defense attorney did it.
And I can respect that. I absolutely do. But I will say this, what defense attorneys do, and you get this question all the time as a defense attorney, how can you represent guilty people? Most of them are guilty at the end of the day. What you're representing is the Constitution. You're making sure that the state can prove what they, the evidence that they have stands up in court. That's what you're doing. So I understand you don't want to represent everybody. That's your choice. But I just want to make sure people understand what you're representing is the Constitution as a defense attorney.
And by doing that, you're protecting all of our constitutional rights, every one of us.